Hey everybody, March 3rd I'm going to be at the Ka Theater at the MGM with young Tony Hinchcliffe. Should be a great time. Then, April 20th, I am at the Arlene Schnitzer Concert Hall, which is in... Where the fuck is that? Portland, Oregon. Jesus Christ. We had a crazy show, folks. I'm going to tell you about a crazy show. And tonight, I'm at the Ice House in Pasadena. If you get this, I mean, it's probably, by the time you get this, you might have to, like, run right over there. But I'm at the Ice House tonight with Bill Burr, Bert Kreischer, and Ian Edwards. Oh, shit. What a goddamn lineup. It's sold out, though. So you're fucked. That's it. I got a bunch of other stuff coming up. Oh, the Buffalo tickets are going to go on sale now on the 8th. So 7 days from today. Not today, but the 8th. Okay. All righty. This episode of the podcast is brought to you by Jack Threads. Oh, joerogan.net/tour. That's how you get the tickets. Jack Threads. Jack Threads is why Jamie looks so slick. A lot of people don't know. Jamie wears their pants and shit. This is what Jack Threads does. They have all their cool clothes. They have big name clothing brands, and they have Jack Threads in-house line. And you get to try them on. And you make sure that you're 100% in love with the items you ordered before spending any money at all. Crazy. So you have 7 days to decide if your new items are working for you. You try them on, get a second opinion. What do you think? And then you decide whether or not you want to keep it or pay for it. If it's not a fit, you don't have to worry. Jack Threads gives you everything you need to ship things back, including packing tape and a prepaid shipping label, all completely free. Can't go wrong. How do you go wrong with that, Jamie? You don't, right? You can't? You can't. Go to jackthreads.com, enter the code word Rogan when you submit your tryout for 20% off anything you keep. That's jackthreads.com, code Rogan to save 20% on anything you keep. Never buy before you try again. A lot of companies have some really goofy taglines that you're supposed to read, but that's a good one. Never buy before you try again. It's to the point. It's exactly what they offer. I approve. I also approve of NatureBox. NatureBox has some goddamn yummy snacks, folks. I don't know if I've told you about these before, if you've never heard me talk about Sriracha cashews. They're a naughty treat. They're so good. Jalapeno cashews, too. Also good. Guilt-free. I'm not worried about eating cashews. They have all sorts of delicious snacks, a lot of different options, including no sugar, low sugar, gluten-free. And NatureBox sends you these things in a box right to your door. Choose the snacks you want. They have over 100 snacks to choose from, and they're constantly adding delicious new snacks. You know what I like to do, Jamie? I don't know if I've told you this. I take Big Island pineapple. It's from pineapple from Hawaii that's dried, and then I take cashews. I put it inside the pineapple like a little fucking Sriracha cashew taco. And the sour, bitter, like hotness mixed with the sweet of the pineapple. It's wonderful. And right now, you can save even more because NatureBox is offering the fans of this show 50% off your... I don't want to say, you might not even be a fan. Like, you might hate me and just be hate listening. If you're hate listening, you can still save money. Go to naturebox.com/Rogan for 50% off your first order. That's naturebox.com/Rogan. We're also brought to you each and every episode by Onnit.com. Onnit is a total human optimization company, and what we're trying to do is put together a one-stop shop for shit that gets your life in gear. Whether it's strength and conditioning equipment, people who listen to this podcast know that I'm a big fan of kettlebells. I'm a big fan of things that promote what I call functional strength. One of the things that I've been doing lately, folks, incredible exercise for shoulders that I heard about on a podcast. I do not remember which podcast. I'll give credit when I do. I'll come back to it. But it was bottoms up kettlebell presses. So you take the kettlebell, and instead of pressing it where the heavy part of the kettlebell is below your wrist and you're holding on to the handle, instead of that, you flip it so that you're balancing it. And it's an incredible stabilizing exercise for your shoulder. Oh my God, it's amazing. I love it. Am I talking too much? Go to the On It Academy. The On It Academy is an awesome link on the website that takes you to a section of the site that's filled with hundreds of articles on exercise, on nutrition, nutritional absorption of different foods and different vitamin supplements, motivational videos, all sorts of cool articles on different kinds of working out and the benefits of them and foods and shit like that. And there's also a physical On It Academy, an amazing gym in Austin, Texas, which with all of our products plus state-of-the-art equipment and 10th Planet Jiu-Jitsu. It's a really fantastic place to work out. It has an awesome vibe too. It's just got a real healthy, fun, like active, young vibe to it, and a lot of older folks there too. It's just a badass gym. Onit.com. Use the code word Rogan, and you'll save 10% off any and all supplements. Ha! This episode is episode 911, and I worked very hard to make sure that episode 911 aligned perfectly with the arrival of Alex Jones. And of course, if Alex Jones is going to be on a podcast, there's no way I could not have one of my favorite people on the planet Earth, one of my best friends, and a fucking bona fide conspiracy nut, Eddie Bravo, with Alex Jones. It starts off fairly sane. I'll let you figure it out. We had a good goddamn time, though, and I hope you get a different feeling of Alex Jones from this podcast. So that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Without any further ado, Eddie Bravo and Alex Jones.
Joe Rogan Podcast, check it out.
The Joe Rogan Experience.
Train by day, Joe Rogan Podcast by night, all day.
The stars have aligned. The prophecy has come true. Alex Jones and Eddie Bravo together on episode 911. This is episode 911 of the podcast.
You're kidding.
No, I'm not. I had to fucking work hard all week to grind out podcast to make sure that I hit episode 911. When we booked it, I knew I go, okay, there's a certain number of podcasts I have to do to get this to 911. So Jamie and I worked it out, and we did it.
Well, let me just say, I'm very envious because I'm in my studio under bright lights, and I've talked about going back to when I was just on radio, that darkness we can really think. This is a wonderful studio.
I'm going to do a studio, my next one, with a fire pit. I'm going to have conversations outside.
I've talked about that.
Yeah.
Because it's like primitive. It triggers that.
Yeah. And it's comforting. It feels good. And it's kind of cool lighting. So that's in the next studio we build. I'm going to build a fire pit. I'm going to get some logs, some actual real fire. You can only do that like certain times of the year in LA though. Like when they have fire season, they wouldn't let you do that shit.
We used to have like a little balcony or like a little outside courtyard with your fire pit, and you kind of...
Yeah, but I want a real fire pit, you know? Like I feel like if you're going to have a fire
you
pit,
need
you
a roaring bonfire.
You should have actual logs.
You should move to Kauai part of the year, and I will too.
Wait, what
and
are you
then we'll
saying?
just
What are
have a
you
big roaring
saying?
fire in the jungle and create a whole renaissance.
This is what we're talking
and then
about
Donald
before
Trump
the
will land
show.
via helicopter secretly
Oh, secretly.
and take
And what
DMT
happens
with
there?
us.
You think so?
Just joking.
That could fix a lot. We could fix a lot with that.
Yeah.
Alex Jones, you're like a decorated correspondent for the news now. What the fuck's going on?
What do you mean?
I mean, you're like a official White House guy now, right?
Oh,
no. Can't you you're actually like a news guy, like
Well,
100% legit?
Well, sure. I mean,
verified
I'm
by this
setting up a
administration?
news bureau and stuff, but that's just part of it.
Yeah, but like you're in deep with the Trump administration.
Well, I've had Trump on and I talked to him some, but I mean, really,
Yeah, he's your buddy.
Really, it's just that we're covering the resurgence of America, what made the country great, lower taxes, empowering the people, bringing people together. The opposite of what MSM said. What's happening is mainstream media is literally almost dead. It's collapsing. I mean, look at you. I mean, I remember having dinner with you like 6-7 years ago, and you're like, yeah, we got 1 million downloads a week. Now it's 90 million or whatever it is a month, and 20 million on YouTube. And for InfoWars, it's similar numbers. It's a good week's 40 million. We've had as many as 85 million people listen on radio and tune into videos in 1 week. That was election week, but our normal's 40-something million. It's just crazy. How can they compete with that? They're still delusional. The average CNN show has like 1 million viewers. Fox thinks it's the big swinging dick. It's got 3-4 million. It's all, I'm sorry, people transmitting and broadcasting to geriatric homes. You know where you see Fox News and CNN in nursing homes. You know what you see with kids 10 years old up to college and beyond. It's a Joe Rogan Experience. And it's InfoWars, and it's all these other folks. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's a weird time, isn't it? It seems like those shows where you have to tune in from 8 to 9 and you have to sit through the commercials, that's kind of all gone away because of DVRs, because now people just have to wait a few minutes so you could DVR through all the commercials, or you record